Assassin's Creed Odyssey macerasına kaldığımız yerden değil ama söylediğimiz yerden devam ediyoruz. Athens'e döneceğimizi söylemiştik. Biraz dolambaçlı bir yolda olsa Athens'e döndük. Ve hal böyle. Hal böyle. Ortalık karışık. Athens'e de bir kumandanın seyirlerini geri vermek için dönmüştüm ama Talk to Aspasia. Aspasia, burada ne oldu? Veba burayı da sarmış. Kırılıyor ortalık. Karanlık çökmüş Athens'e. Cleon.
Cassandra, you're back. Got a run, sorry. Wait, where? I'll be right back. See you at Aspasias.
Sometimes I think you are too much like me.
Sokrates.
Cassandra, it's good to have you back.
I've never seen anything like this.
Those who aren't killed by the plague run wild in the streets. Death is rampant, and it's only a warning. We have ignored what truly plagues us for too long. Cleon.
How can you worry about him at a time like this?
Under his reign, Athens will lose the freedom and glory that has put it on the world stage. It is time to turn my words into actions.
How?
You will find out as soon as I do.
Understand! Pericles is a sick man. Don't blame him for that. Blame him for bringing these cares that grips our once great city. I didn't expect to see you.
Niye? Beni mi öldürecektin lan hıyar?
What do you think you're doing? You're driving this mob to madness.
This is nothing. I will make Athens great again. Athens' name was once held high in the world. Now, what has it become?
Kral mı oldun lan başımıza?
Athens to greatness. We will be feared again.
Kral mı oldun? Adam mısın lan? Adam mısın sen? Aspasia.
Aspasia.
Oh, Cassandra, you returned to Athens. What's left of Athens, the world we've built is crumbling at our feet.
Bir araya getirmemiz lazım.
It's bleak, but it hasn't killed you.
You're right. But everything Pericles has built is being destroyed. It's chaos outside these walls. People have forgotten how to be people.
I came to talk to you. I found out some things about my mother. Her name, her shape.
Cassandra, it's not the time. Pericles is dying. He won't see me. He won't let Hippocrates in his room. He only babbles about going to his precious Parthenon.
Arkadaş. Anamız hakkında konuşamayacaksak iyi tamam hadi Perikles'in üzülürüm yani ne dediğim yani.
You heard the mob. He can't defend himself. He'll die with no glory.
Athens has known him a lot longer than they've known this plague. He gave them a voice. His accomplishments will speak for him.
Pericles needs treatment, and the gods know he won't let me in. He respects you. Could you go to him?
I could try.
If you do, I will make the time to talk about your mother. For now, he needs your help.
It's worth a shot.
Anasını satayım herkes bizi anadan babadan vuruyor. ikna edersen ananla bilmem ne ettireceğim, cart ettireceğim, curt ettireceğim. Perikles aç kapıyı, ben geldim.
Aspasia, my light. I told you.
It's Cassandra.
Yes. Come on. It's embarrassing. Someone so strong seeing me like this.
I admit you don't quite look yourself.
I don't feel like myself either.
I brought your drugs.
Ah, yes. It's usually Phoebe who does the delivering. At least I'm alive. Though I
En
can't
azından
see
yaşıyorum
fields
diyor.
in my city.
It's a shadow of what it was.
Well, it will belong to Cleon now. He will have to lift it out of its sorry state. I wish to see it with my own eyes. Come to the balcony. Much
Adam
has
gidici be.
changed. I can't even stand up straight to look death in the eye.
You'll recover sooner if you let Hippocrates see you.
It's my time. The plague chooses no favorites. I fear I've failed Athens. Its people, Aspasia.
No, you haven't.
You're kind, but I've lost. Aspasia needs protection, as does Athens. I thought I gave enough to Athena, but it seems it isn't so. I should be out there, on the streets.
You'd be overtaken. There are mobs, and Cleon's doing nothing to calm them.
Thank the gods, Cleon won't see me like this. But that's all I can thank the gods for. They've turned on me.
It's not the gods' fault. It's the world. It's turned upside down.
Athens' fate is decreed. All we can do now is wait.
You should go back inside. You need to rest.
Where I should be is in the Parthenon, my greatest legacy to Athens. We need the gods' blessing. But Aspasia,
Aspasia's right.
she often is. But not about this. Yes. I'll go inside. Thank you, Cassandra. Tell my Aspasia I was a good boy and took my drugs.
I will.
Everything hurts.
Pericles let me in. He took his drugs without complaint.
Thank you.
Something wrong?
I expected Phoebe back by now.
I saw her in the crowds outside. Did you send her somewhere?
I had her go to Anastasios to see about a ferry. As soon as Pericles is strong enough, we're leaving Athens. We have to.
But now she's missing.
I'm sure she's all right.
Göndermemeliydin kardeş.
Aspasia, there's a plague. You've seen the streets. She's just a child.
Give her the credit she deserves. She's more of a fighter than I was at her age.
I told Pericles the cult is in Athens. It's too dangerous.
The cult? I thought it was the sickness talking.
I'm going to look for her. Where is Anastasios' house?
It's across from the Odeon of Pericles.
Here.
Allah cezanı versin senin be. Senin Allah cezanı versin be Aspasya. Arkadaş yapılar o kadar sık ki yürünmüyor ya. Ölüyor millet, ölüyor. Öksüre öksüre geberiyoruz.
This looks like the place.
Bu eve nereden giriliyor kardeşim? Bu ne?
By the gods! What happened here?
Bu ne, ortalık ne olmuş?
Glad Phoebe wasn't here. Hopefully she's safe.
Bu ne be?
Deimos must be carrying through on his threat. This was savage. Done to send a message.
Ulan! Ananı siktim.
No! Hey! Stop!
Ula!
Phoebe! No, no, no, no, no. No. Earth, Mother of all, I greet you. Anyazu.
Cassandra! Are you all right?
I need to speak to Aspasia.
We must find Pericles first. He's missing.
I don't fucking care! Tell me where Aspasia is!
Cassandra!
I'm sorry, Phoebe.
Aspasia went to find Pericles at the Parthenon. She should be there. I think we'd better go with her.
I agree, my friend. I agree.
Aspasia knew the danger,
Oh oh.
but she still sent you. I'm sorry, Phoebe. You didn't deserve this.
Ula ula. Nerede? Üst katta mı? Geliyorum ulan. Işınlanılmıyor da. Ula garı.
There you are, Cassandra. Quickly, Pericles may be inside. What's gotten into you?
Ulan Phoebe senin yüzünden öldü lan.
Phoebe is dead. She's dead because you sent her to do your work.
No, it's not true. Phoebe wanted to go. She told me she would be all right.
And you believe that child.
You know Phoebe. She wouldn't have taken no for an answer. It was out of my hands.
Out of your hands? You sent her away. You could have protected her.
What I asked of her was needed to protect Pericles. She lived to help others, Cassandra. She lived to help you.
It's a tragedy. She should be here.
Of course she should. But you know the cost of living this life.
I do. But did Phoebe?
Aspasia, you're here.
Any sign of Pericles?
If he's here, he's inside praying. He refused to stay safe in the room.
Things have gotten even worse in the Agora. It's madness.
Speak later and act now. Pericles?
Go!
Ulan Perikles de mi öldü?
I'm going to destroy everything you have created.
Aha orospu çocuğu.
Athens is mine.
Ula.
Pericles!
Ula Dimos.
Stay out of my way.
Mine!
All is lost now.
He was a great man. Perhaps greater than we even knew.
We need to get her out of Athens.
We'll take my ship. We have to leave. Don't let him die in vain.
Never.
Ulan Aspasia.
We have to move quickly.
Stay close, just in case.
Gidiyoruz.
Stop! Cleon has ordered that no one leave Athens. And he wants Aspasia brought to him.
I'm not going.
Leave!
Don't let them go. What are you? I will kill you!
It's all clear now. Let's go.
Nereye götüreceğim ben bunları ya?
We're going to stay, Cassandra.
What? Why?
My work is here. I can't leave the Athenians in the
Hipokrat
state
kendine çok
You
güveniyorsun.
don't need us to protect Aspasia. Leave Athens to us.
Öldürülürsünüz. Bak çok güvenmeyin götünüze.
You saw what happened to Pericles. You want the same to happen to you?
If every dissenting voice disappears, the people won't turn against him. They need me here.
You're sure?
I have lived as an Athenian, and I will die as an Athenian.
Then do something for me. Both of you.
Of course.
Retrieve Phoebe's body. Give her a proper burial.
Everything she deserves and more.
Thank you.
Time to go,
Adamsın
Cassandra.
be.
And I expect to see you both again. Alive.
Aspasya nereye gitmemizi istiyor bakayım. Sparta'ya mı? Nereye kaçacağız? Dingil.
The farther we get from Athens, the quieter it grows. As though it's peaceful. But I know better.
I'm sorry, Aspasia. About Pericles. And Athens.
You have no need to apologize. For anything.
I did everything I could to keep people safe.
No one thinks otherwise, Cassandra. The cult of Cosmos simply had a plan we didn't see soon enough. And they struck when the time was right.
About Phoebe.
No, allow me. Phoebe was my responsibility. I should have kept her closer to me. It was a mistake.
No, I wanted to apologize. It wasn't your fault. I'm sorry.
Yet another murder to the cult's credit.
I'll make each of them beg for mercy before I kill them.
That time will come. For now, let us look to the future. Do you have a heading?
I was hoping you would help me with that.
Yes, of course. This woman,
Phoenicas. Her ship was called Siren Song.
Phoenicas. Yes, I know the name. Last anyone heard, her ship was docked on the island of Naxos.
Naxos mu?
Then we go to Naxos to see Phoenicas.
Abi Naxos bol bol gittiğim yer ya. Naxos mu? Komiksiniz ya. Naxos'u da diyorum avucumun içi gibi bilirim. O ortadaki çeşmeyi falan. New leader this game. Cleon. Peki tamam.
Commander's leaving the helm.
Durun abla durun. Ben döneceğim size merak etmeyin de. Şu şeyde heh, benim bedava param var orada. Heh, onu bir alayım ben. Evet, ben bunu dördüncü kez teslim ediyorum bu adama. Dördüncü kez, beşinci kez olunca bitiyor.
I do.
The Spartans must be aware of your actions by now. They can't be happy. Interested in upsetting them some more?
I might. What would you like me to do?
You've impressed me, Misthios.
For a Spartan?
Yes, as you say. It seems our fleet is under attack, and I need to redirect the troops to help. I will ask you to take on the Spartan command again.
The commanders will be taken care of. I'll leave now.
Güzel, 44.000. 44.000 iyi para. Naxos mu dedin? Kardeşim. Naxos'sa al sana Naxos. Işınlanı vereyim şuraya. Gemiyi çağırayım. Bitsin. Çek bakalım gemiyi. Last request request vardı. Neydi o? Last request. Ha. Anladım. Generalin son şeyi. Aynen. Bu last request yapıldıktan sonra bitiyor bu. Generalin görevi. Tamam. Evet, 25 dakika olmuş. Çok güzel. Meet Marini. Yani annemizle buluşuyoruz. In Naxos. Seferlerce geldiğim Naxos'ta. Şu adam ne ya? Bakayım bir. Ne öyle çok ahım şahım bir şey de değil. Ben bunu hallederim. Aa, bu ne? Yeni kontrat gelmiş. Aldım. Merak ettim neymiş. Kontrat ne? Oo. Spartan ne? Athenian soldier. Heavy bladed weapons. Of. Kill Athenian soldier with torches. Yani meşaleyle öldür. Heavy bladed ile öldür. Sonra Stragoi. Athenian Stragoi'yi de öldür. 5 tane. Oha. Çok zormuş görev ha. Neyse. Ben bunu bir ara yaparım. İnşallah. Şimdi senin arkanda duralım da bir öldürelim seni. Merhaba. Ha ha ha ha. Neyse anneme gidiyorum ben. Merini. Merini. Mother. I came to home.
I won't be intimidated. Stock the barracks and double the patrols. If Paros is sending them, I want to know the moment they make landfall.
Yes, Archon.
But Archon, please, the
Xerxes,
merchants have...
I understand your concerns. But protecting the town and the quarries is what's most important. You may all go.
Çok baktın ya.
The meeting is over. Cassandra. How? When I closed my eyes, I could still see you falling. I thought I had lost you. Alexios is alive. They have him, don't they? I rebuilt my life from ashes. Do you understand? Now you tell me you're alive. You're both alive.
Ana yüreği be.
It's really you. It's not some trick of the gods. No, I found you. Your brother. We have to get him back. He's too far gone. I gave up on you both once. Never again.
What
How
have
did
you... I have a lot of questions.
I think we both do. But ask. I'll answer what I can.
Babam kim? Babam.
I want to know about my real father.
How did you know?
I was told.
Nikolaos. You saw him.
In Megaris, yes.
Nikolaos was your father. He was the man who raised you. Until he took his Spartan duty too far.
He mentioned another. What can you tell me about him?
I always hoped you would never need to discover the truth. But there are things you need to know if we are to stop the cult.
What do you mean?
He sought me out before I knew your Nikolaos. I've not heard from him in a long time. What's wrong?
Soldiers from Paros just made landfall in the cove. A small force, maybe a dozen.
Malaka. Timo, gather the troops. Questions will have to wait, Lamb.
I want to help.
I assume you can use those weapons?
Better than when you last saw me.
Good. Come.
Who is attacking?
Ha, ne zannettin anacığım? Ortalığın anasını sikiyorum ya.
Why now?
We've always had problems with Paros. I expected an attack, just not so soon.
I guess the time for talking is over.
Bak atımı görüp durur mu? He. Büyüttük işleri. Yalnız Merin çok hızlısın ha. Harbi hızlısın. Bastın gittin önden.
Why are you working with Sparta, given all that's happened?
Paros made an alliance with the Athenians, so they left me little choice.
You needed support.
A rivalry with Paros is one thing, but they turned it into a war. Their partnership with Athens was too much to weather for Naxos alone.
Ben bunları temizlerim anacığım. Kaç kişisiniz da siz? Paros. Glory. Anacığım.
There's always been a rivalry between the islands. After all, Naxos used to control Paros and Andros. They're envious of our craftsmen, too.
And now?
They think they deserve expansion. Their oligarch demands their wings spread wide. But we'll clip their wings before that happens.
They don't know who they're up against.
You remind me of Nikolaos. You fight just like him. Ruthless and cunning. He would be proud.
Oradan buraya çok şey öğrendim.
The real world taught me better. When someone wants your head, you have to learn to save your neck.
I know exactly what you mean.
Sana ne oldu ya?
What happened to you in Argolis after that night?
I found your brother and rushed to a young doctor's apprentice, Hippocrates. I thought I'd lost you. I wasn't ready to lose you both.
I spoke with him recently. That night still haunts him.
I was heartbroken when the healers in Asclepios told me Alexios was dead. The two of you were my whole world.
But he did live. They lied to you.
They must have realized he was special and handed him over to the cult.
Geri
We'll
alacağız.
save him from the cult, Mother. We'll get him back.
The cult is insidious. Once they have their claws in, they don't let go. I fear he is beyond saving.
I found you, didn't I? I know we can save him. Together. I don't understand.
Kalt ne
why
istiyor?
the cult killed our
Açıkla.
family.
There are many reasons, Lam.
What did we ever do to them?
Now that we're reunited, it's more a question of what we could do to them.
They fear us.
Your ancestors have been a thorn in their side for generations. They've decided we need to be eliminated to ensure their plans come to fruition.
The cult will pay for all they've done to our family and the Greek world.
You are mighty, Lam, but you cannot defeat that beast with sword and spear alone.
I'll use any weapon I can to make them suffer as we have.
Sen burada ne yapıyorsun ya?
I know you left Sparta, but how did you end up on this island?
I couldn't stand by Nikolaos after what he did. I had to get out of Sparta.
So why here?
I saw an opportunity to help people, to grow something. I was elected to rule and protect this island from those who would ruin what we've built.
Akıllı kadın.
You've done some incredible things. Naxos is lucky to have you as its leader.
It's not been without its difficulties, but I'm proud of what we've achieved.
It's a pity there aren't more leaders like you.
Hadi gitmemiz lazım.
Let's continue this discussion somewhere the smell of death doesn't linger.
Ride with me.
Vay anaya bak ya. Benle sürdürüp dur. Dur anacım dur. Bizim at cehennem atı.
The island is beautiful.
It is. Sparta has nothing on Naxian beaches.
Sparta. All I remember is the bottom of Mount Taygetos.
When I brought you to the Pythia as a baby, she never said we would live a nightmare. She said you had such promise.
The Pythia can't predict everything. Your general acted quickly, raising the alarm.
Timo knows Paris is a threat. They make their business clear.
They can't be more clear than sending soldiers. There's no treaty?
Maybe there was, but it's long over. Now there's no mistaking them for anything but the enemy.
An enemy I could help you defeat.
We'll discuss that later. But I think you're right. Paros must be stopped. The temple's coming along, Evandros.
It will stay in ruins if we don't secure more donations. Soldiers can't get all the funds.
They can if you don't want the temple destroyed by our enemy. But I'll see what I can do.
It's a good deed restarting construction. Ligdamis was a great man who deserves reverence.
His battles against corruption and oligarchy are lessons we all should remember. I do intend to finish the temple.
Thank you, Phoenix.
Phoenix. Takmadı. Güzel. Küllerinden doğan kuş.
What a strange
Anka
day
kuşu
this
yani.
has been.
But a good one.
I've certainly had worse.
Me too.
You have grown into a remarkable woman, but I see the burden you carry on your shoulders.
Finding you has lessened it, I think.
I'm glad, but I have wondered why the gods chose to reunite us now.
So we can destroy the cult once and for all.
If only it were that simple. You are mighty, but we cannot stop them alone.
They are the source of all our pain, and they will cause more to many others unless we act.
I put that life behind me the moment I left Sparta. I have Naxos to worry about now.
Let me help you here. We can safeguard Naxos and then hunt down the cult together. Mirini, the symposium is about to start.
By the gods. I'm sorry, my sweet. I forgot. Prepare the horses. I'll be out shortly.
The symposium?
I need to show the people their leader is strong and in control. Sometimes the face we show to the world needs to be one of strength, despite the chaos we harbor beneath. I will help you stop the cult. But before I can leave Naxos, I have to ensure it will survive without me.
Tamam.
Need.
Paros has to be dealt with. We need to weaken their position. Once they're vulnerable, they will make a reckless decision and we will strike.
What did you have in mind?
We must force the Paros fleet to engage us and destroy it. But my admiral, Aeneas, is missing. His ship was sailing for Paros to engage in peace talks, and he never returned.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
If you need me, I'll be at the symposium. Although, try to look less intimidating should you choose to pay me a visit.
Abi hasta mısın lan? Abi niye saldırıyorsunuz bana? Manyak mısınız lan? Harbi hastasınız ha. Harbi gerzeksin ha. Salak. Oğlum. Ben senin liderin oğlu şeyim, kızıyım. Gerzek. Aptal herif. Hah. Salağa bak ya. Harbi gerizekalılar var ha. Neymiş görev? Oligarch of Nexus Silent. Vay be Phoenix. Helal. Paradise Lost. Death and Disorders. Talk to Merini at the party. Going down. Lower the resources of Paros. Query quantity. Find and free Evanas. Tamam. Bunlar yapılacak. Bu görevler tamamlanacak. Ve karşı ara, yani neresi o? Naxos zayıflayacak. Böylece Paros zayıflayacak ve saldıracağız. Bir sonraki bölüm artık bunlarla uğraşıyor olurum diye tahmin ediyorum. Şimdilik bu bölümü kapatacağım. Ama kapatmadan önce şuna bir bakalım. Ne gelmiş? 2 puan gelmiş. Ben şu anki özelliklerinden memnunum. Şu anki özelliklerinden gayet memnunum. O yüzden şunu açayım da şuradan bir crit chance çekeyim. Hatta bakayım. Şu neymiş? While full health. Bundan çekeyim. Ama önce şundan çekeyim ya. Tamam. Bakayım. 2 tane crit damage atayım. %18 crit damage eklendi. Yani bakın şurada şimdi %37,5 crit chance vuruyorum. Yani her 3 vuruşumdan biri crit vuruyor ve o crit %216 vuruyor. Gayet iyi. Canım fullken %58 crit vuruyorum. Yani neredeyse yarıdan fazla bir oran. Ve %323 vuruyorum. Gayet iyi. Bu bölümlük bu kadar olsun. Bir sonraki bölümde dediğim gibi Paros'u zayıflatıp Naxos'u üstün kılacağız. Bizi izlemeye devam edin. Like atın, abone olun, yorum yapın. Gönlünüzden nasıl desteklemek geliyorsa o şekilde destek verin. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.